welcome to NewsX. Today we have with us Mr. Ravi Shankar, Deputy Leader of Opposition in the Rajya Sabha and a Senior Leader of the BJP, and arguably one of the most articulate voices from the opposition. Mr. Prasad, welcome to NewsX.
Thank you.
Or welcome back, I would say.
Surely, why not?
We've had many entertaining interviews with you.
Yes, yes.
But Mr. Prasad, we're talking again today at a time when, Rahul Gandhi has finally broken his 10-year silence. I know it's not big news for the opposition, but what do you make out of this?
Well, he spoke for the first time in a structured interview after 10 years. What he spoke, I could not understand. He only created controversies after controversies. As I said earlier, it was a command performance of evasion and also of palpable ignorance. He only created controversies after controversies. As I said earlier, it was a command performance of evasion and also of palpable ignorance.
But why would you say evasion on what issues? Because, for instance, he did try and answer when he was asked about why he was, his silence on scams. He says, I went and spoke to the PM. May not be the answer we wanted, but he did give an answer.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Mr. Rahul Gandhi wields so much of authority that by his mere asking, 9 cylinders are raised to 12. Okay? Arguably, he is the second most powerful voice in the government after Sonia Gandhi. I always say Manmohan Singh comes thereafter. He can say the ordinance should be torn apart and thrown away in the dustbin. Why he could not control scam after scam? Why he could not make a decisive intervention? Why is it in the other scam, in spite of his making a public comment, Mr. Ashok Chavan and all the political leaders, including Sushil Kumar Shinde, have been bailed out? He had no answer at all. Why he kept quiet on price rise? He has no answer at all. Whenever this question was asked of him, he said, I want to change systems when the time of your departure has come. And what system Priya he was talking about? Let your viewers know straight away. 17 years of rule by Jawaharlal Nehru, 16 years of Indira Gandhi, 5 years of his father Rajiv Gandhi, and 10 years of Sonia Rahul running the country under Dr. Manmohan Singh. But therefore, he is equally responsible if there is wrong in the system.
But he says in his defense that I am now stepping into this thing. The reason why I didn't speak out earlier is because it will undermine the authority of Manmohan Singh. It's only in the last 6 months, he says, I've started speaking because now, after I made vice president, I am ready to take charge.
Should one believe it?
That is what his defense is.
All right, therefore you have to take it, whether it is serious or sheer escapism. Come on, scam after scam is denting the image of India, and his government was perceived as the most corrupt central government since independence. If he couldn't do anything about it, then sorry Mr. Rahul Gandhi, why is it that the entire party is doing a Rag Darbari for you to become the leader and the Prime Minister?
Is it important for Rahul to be declared as the PM candidate?
It is not my concern. It is entirely for the Congress party to decide. But yes, the circumstances given by him clearly shows that in view of a very inevitable and imminent defeat, he is running away from a battle.
But he is trying to say that his whole argument about there is no one man in a White House that solves India's problem. This is a direct attack at Narendra Modi, who is claiming to be that man.
That's very interesting. He also said, I want to control the power of dynasty. Right. One who is the biggest beneficiary of dynasty, I'm sorry for being very blunt to you, Priya. Apart from family connection, what is the other ability of Mr. Rahul Gandhi? I don't want to be personal. Therefore, one has to be real, if not personal. That is his only. And here is a case, a man born in penury and want, whose mother used to wash the clothes of neighbors, who used to work on the chai ke dukan of his father. Today, because of his integrity, leadership quality, and record of governance, has been projected as the PM candidate by the collective wisdom of the party. So where is democracy is for everyone to see.
But Rahul is arguing the same argument, saying that it is not for me to say I am the PM candidate. Let my MPs come, let us win, let the MPs decide. Usme galat kya hai?
Therefore, what Narendra Modi stated, I want to repeat. The entire Congress party wanted Sardar Patel to become the Prime Minister in 1947. How did Nehru become? And by the way, Priya,
the dynasty was not there at that time.
Just a minute. When Srimati Indira Gandhi was unfortunately assassinated, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi, on coming from Calcutta, was administered oath of the Prime Minister by Shri Jail Singh. Was any meeting of the Congress party held of members of Parliament? Therefore, let us...
This is the system Rahul wants to change. He is saying meeting bulao, call members of Parliament. Mujhe announce mat karo.
Therefore, I am telling you, it is an alibi. You can take it, but the people don't buy it. Because for the simple reason, but I don't want to go on his interview. What is more important for me, that Rahul Gandhi in his first structured interview gave ample exposure of his rank inequity, I would say, limitations, his potential, his palpable ignorance on the issues of the country. Whenever any uncomfortable questions used to come, he had three answers. I have to empower the woman, I have to change the system, I have to go for the process. Come on, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, you are such an important leader of your government and the party for the last 10 years. Who has stopped you from changing it? Who has stopped you from controlling scam after scam? Therefore, I again said it was a command performance of evasion because, sorry Mr. Rahul Gandhi, for all these ills, you are equally responsible.
But he is trying to, is it the fact what the Congress is now doing is trying to distance itself from a scam-ridden Manmohan Singh government, saying this is a new era, new Congress, here is Rahul, who is a corruption crusader, and here are his people. New team is coming in, new faces. Will you buy this cosmetic makeover?
This is, you rightly put it, it is a posturing and window dressing without any substance. I again repeat, for all the ills of this government, Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi are equally to be blamed. Why were the Colgate files lost? Mr. Rahul Gandhi always said we have brought RTI. Okay, RTI Act came into force, Priya, you know it very well, being a senior journalist, before the scam took place. Therefore, a scam after a scam with alarming regularity was happening in spite of RTI. The problem was bad governance. The problem was collusion. The problem was patronage. The problem was rank involvement of Dr. Manmohan Singh as the coal minister too. Therefore, these are the important issues which you ought to have addressed.
But at least grant him the fact that transparency has come in because of RTI. Whether, you know, you can argue whether BJP thought of it first or Congress brought it in.
I agree with you. You know, as I always say, you don't need to have acts. You need to have action. Okay. So many acts have come about. What action is there? Therefore, the record of governance of Mr. Rahul Gandhi's party-led government has been one of corruption, scam, malgovernance and lack of growth, for which he cannot evade or escape responsibility regardless of the window dressing or posturing he is trying to do by segregating himself away from it.
Okay, what about the Modi campaign? You know, we still also, Modi has pointed out a lot that is wrong with the system, but we still have to find out how will Modi address the system.
Well, my reply is this. If our past is a precedent, the future is going to be promising.
But that past didn't have Modi. The NDA government won.
Just a minute. The BJP-led government. It will be
but there was a Vajpayee-led government. That man's stamp was there, which Modi is not measuring up to the Vajpayee.
I was a minister in that government.
Right.
When Vajpayee government came to power in 1998, it was 4.8% growth. When we left office in 2004, 22nd of May, to be exact, Priya, the growth rate of India was 8.5%.
But a lot of it has to do with Vajpayee being able to say no to some Sangh elements, no to pressure, go on with his own policies. Modi kar sakega ye?
Jara mujhe thoda bolne dijiye aap. This was in spite of Kargil, in spite of sanction in Pokhran, in spite of East Asian economic crisis, in spite of drought of 2002, in spite of attack on parliament. We never took alibi of any global factor. We did good governance and we delivered in every respect. Hence the whole growth rate was 8.5%. And they enjoyed that. Once the foundation got shaken, the momentum has been lost. Modi has a record of governance in Gujarat. And here I would tell you, Priya, why is it when the country's growth rate is at a pitiable 4.8%, Modi's government 11%, Shivraj Singh Chauhan Madhya Pradesh 10.58%, Raman Singh government 11%, Goa also 10% plus. Because the difference is good governance, transparency and people's confidence in the administration.
But also Modi's governance at the state level, at the center level, can he do another Vajpayee? Will Modi be able to live up to that benchmark?
Why not? After all, surely Vajpayee is our leader. Today, Mr. Modi's rallies are having lakhs and lakhs of people.
राहुल के भी रैली में आते हैं लोग.
माफ करिए, राहुल के लिए यहाँ कुर्सियां जुटानी पड़ी, शीला दीक्षित को रिक्वेस्ट करना पड़ा, लोग नहीं आए. Don't recall what happened in Delhi.
That was.
Yes, it is important. What is
but there you had the Aam Aadmi factor helping you. Will you have the Aam Aadmi factor helping you in other states?
Don't jumble too many questions. Let me meet that. Mr. Modi is having lakhs of crowd in Jammu, lakhs of crowd in Bihar, lakhs of crowds in Bhopal, in Rewari, and also in Tirchi in Tamil Nadu, where we are not that strong. Therefore, today, in surveys after survey, Mr. Modi is having 48% plus acceptability as a leader to become the Prime Minister. The people will take a final call. Therefore, the yearning for change in favor of Narendra Modi is directly proportionate to the manner in which India has been governed by Manmohan Singh, Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi.
See, I'm going to grant you yearning for change, but is this yearning going to come to Modi or will it may come to Arvind Kejriwal? Now you have a new kid on the block.
I think you are extolling Mr. Arvind Kejriwal too much. I thought the balloon.
People of Delhi.
I thought the balloon will blast in 6 months' time. The balloon blasting in a month's time itself. I will grant them their good showing in Delhi, undoubtedly. I also complimented publicly Mr. Arvind Kejriwal in a function. But Priya, don't forget, BJP was the largest party here at 32. And secondly, most of the voters who voted for Arvind Kejriwal and their symbol, the Jhadu, have said publicly, nearly 70% plus will wait for Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister.
But at the end of the day, Arvind Kejriwal has brought in some kind of a symbol for change. It has halted the BJP, like in Delhi. Delhi was yours until Arvind Kejriwal came. Because he came, you lost Delhi. Now, will this model be replicated at a national level?
I don't think so, because you cannot ignore the background of Delhi. Anna Hazare's movement for the last 2 years against corruption, their party coming into being here. And as I always say, I wish good luck to them, Priya, but I'm a little apprehensive about the continuance of this Aam Aadmi party, the way their own newcomers from Captain Gopinath to others are criticizing, the way Kiran Bedi had to leave them midway, the way Anna Hazare is uncomfortable with them. They have a lot to cover the ground because it is yet to become a big party nationally. And I can tell you, they are at the moment deeply distressed as to why media is criticizing us. I always say, those who become the darling of media are also entitled to be criticized by the media. Learn to live with it.
Well, Modi has had his honeymoon and this thing with the media. Right now, he is a darling of the media.
Come on, don't say that.
No, Riot's time he was not, but now he is.
Narendra Modi is one person who has been criticized repeatedly for the last 12 years, reviled, criticized.
And adored and adulated.
No, madam, no.
He's had both
sorry,
the
madam,
sides of the
sorry.
coin. He has.
Sorry, your channel show him only because the people of the country want him to be seen on your channel. Therefore, all his speeches all over India are shown alive because of the pressure of the viewers, not because of media.
See, pressure of the viewers has now changed. We used to show, but now, for instance, what happened in the BJP national executive, Narendra Modi was speaking, giving his economic vision. Ordinarily, all the cameras would have shown it live. But here was Arvind Kejriwal doing a dharna. All the cameras, Mr. Prasad, were on Ravi Shankar Prasad because the viewers wanted that.
Oh, Arvind Kejriwal, no problem.
Modi's headlines are being stolen by this new boy.
You are entitled to show a chief minister sleeping on the pavements who is supposed to govern and how much criticism he has to suffer there. But what is important I'm trying to highlight is Mr. Modi reviled, criticized, yet finally the Supreme Court exonerated the SIT by the Supreme Court, the court confirming that, and Mr. Modi never criticized the media, okay, giving you the right. But he was working with the people, and the people realized. The reason as to why I told you, many of my friends of the Aam Aadmi party are a little jittery as to why media is certainly criticizing us. I always say, come on friends, in a democracy, media adorns you, and media can also blast you.
So you're giving the power of the media to make or break people?
No, sorry. If that was the case, Mr. Modi would never have been re-elected and elected again. Media's freedom in a democracy, I grant, I acknowledge, I respect. You have got the right to criticize me, you have got the right to respect me. This was only for my friends from the Aam Aadmi party, whose every utterance was making headline news, and certainly because you are asking questions, therefore they are a little troubled.
So Modi is not troubled by...
Never.
Who does he see as his biggest challenge?
Never.
Who does the BJP see?
Never. I am telling you the way he has been reviled, victimized by a motivated national and international campaign globally also. He never was at all troubled by that. He used to work, let my work speak for me. And ultimately today, his work is speaking for him.
But motivated, if you do riots, if your state is under riots, under your watch, there will be criticism.
Let me ask you a blunt question, since you have provoked me to say that. Why not Teesta Sitalwad fighting a PIL against Muzaffarnagar riots? Children are dying in open. Women are being raped. Where are those? Please wait. Where are those international campaigners who keep on fighting globally, are maintaining a conspicuous silence against Narendra Modi, against Mulayam Singh and Akhilesh Yadav? In India too? Even media too? That is double standard rank hypocrisy.
Why hasn't Modi spoken in the Muzaffarnagar riots? He's not spoken against them at all.
Modi has spoken, Modi has spoken about this in Gujarat. For 12 years, no riot, complete peace. And the growth rate of Muslims in Gujarat, the highest in India.
But he hasn't condemned the Muzaffarnagar riots. He went to Kanpur for that rally. We all thought he's going to say something. He didn't say anything.
I'm sorry, Priya, that maybe. Modi has spoken about this in Gujarat. For 12 years, no riot, complete peace. And the growth rate of Muslims in Gujarat, the highest in India.
But he hasn't condemned the Muzaffarnagar riots. He went to Kanpur for that rally. We all thought he's going to say something. He didn't say anything.
I'm sorry, Priya, that may be your view. Mr. Modi always replies by his performance. And today there is amity in Gujarat, there is growth in Gujarat, and I repeat, the growth rate of Muslims is the highest in the country. But forget Modi for a moment. You asked motivated campaign. How? Why those great campaigners of secularism are maintaining a conspicuous silence in case of Muzaffarnagar? In case of Assam riot, so many tribals have been killed, you must have, in the recent riot of Tarun Gogoi government. Therefore, I'm sorry to say, there is a motivated campaign, but the people will reply and our work will give the reply.
People will reply, but why are people not apologizing? What is this about apologies? Neither is Rahul Gandhi, neither is Narendra Modi.
I'm very happy you have asked this question. Manmohan Singh gave a fleeting apology in the parliament. I was present. Okay? You apologize and allow your government to bail out Sajjan Kumar, to bail out other Congress leaders. From CBI to police, even court had to reprimand. Here is a case, Supreme Court appointed SIT, examined 9 serious cases, trial is there, many have been convicted. Upon a motivated complaint, they examined the role of Mr. Narendra Modi, interrogated him for 9 hours and found no evidence, court accepted. Therefore, Modi ji rightly said, if I am in wrong, hang me. Why apology? Here, a fleeting apology, an apology of window dressing and doing everything to bail out Congress leaders. That is the difference.
But Modi's apologies, his ministers have been sent to jail.
Sent to jail, fine. What about Sajjan Kumar?
Who's the leader? Leader to yahi hai Modi. Rahul Gandhi was not the leader. He was saying I was 10 years old at that time.
Very, very good, happy. I asked this question. I am very happy. I would like your viewers to reply to it. Mr. Rajiv Gandhi in 85, on the first death anniversary of Indira Gandhi, made a statement. जब बड़ा पेड़ गिरता है तो धरती हिलती है. You remember that?
Which Ravi Shankar, of course, is denying that it.
Come on, it is on. Go to the Darshan archives, it is there. Go to press reports, it is there. I saw it. He speaking like that. खून का बदला खून से लेंगे was the slogan in the aims. Today, the press secretary of then President Jail Singh has publicly said Jail Singh was ringing, no one was coming. Army was called so late, that too from Meerut, not from Delhi cantonment. And so many commissions from Nanavati to others have confirmed about the inaction of Delhi police.
But all these charges are also true of Modi and his police.
Oh, very good. That has been examined by the SIT of Supreme Court, of officers appointed by the Supreme Court. And by the way, how many people died in police firing in Delhi, madam? In riots, Sikh riots? 1,100 people killed in the Gujarat riot. Unfortunate, condemnable. 200 people were killed by police firing. The highest in India. Therefore, please don't drag that. You all have dragged for 12 years now. I would request my good friend Priya Sahgal to bring it a closure when the Supreme Court itself has brought to a closure. But maybe there is also a segment of media, I'm sorry to say that, which is a vested interest in having anti-Modi campaign.
But what would be the vested interest?
Because the very manner of your asking question, you have not, I'm sorry to say that, you have not asked one question to me about the Supreme Court order, have you? You have not asked one question to me that based upon SIT investigation, the court has found to be correct. Nothing.
But Mr. Prasad, politics is also about perception. The fact that you are there ruling over a state where your ministers are indulging in riots, perception does come into play. All you have to say is that, yes, I do take responsibility for what happened. As the chief minister, I may not have given the orders for this, but I was the man in charge. Buck stops with you, Mr. Modi.
I'm very right. After this order, what did he say? I felt so deeply distressed.
Felt so deeply distressed, and then that famous puppy analogy, which has not
that
gone
was
down
wrong. We
well
have
at all.
explained that. I think if in the third interview with me, you are going to come with puppy analogy, then what is the need to talk to you? I'm being very blunt to you. I'm sorry. Therefore, I again repeat, you have also a campaign against Mr. Modi. I'm very sorry. Today, he is the PM's candidate. The country is yearning for a change. There is a record of governance of Narendra Modi. The people are accepting him so much, but you are only confined to Gujarat. Good luck to you, fine, no problem. There are two riots. And you are not asking me once that under Congress regime in Gujarat, 49 riots have taken place. Under Congress regime from Meerut to Malyana to Assam to Muzaffarnagar, so many riots have taken place. But that is not a matter of concern for you.
Then, Mr. Prasad, we are left with Kejriwal because there are riots under Congress rule, there are riots under Modi rule.
There is good governance, there is growth, there is investment, there is people trust. The legacy of Congress is only suffering India and secure India. And as far as we are concerned, bumper growth, satisfaction, and promise for change.
Okay, promise for change from both sides. So we have to now go on.
Both sides, which side?
The Rahul Gandhi and Narendra Modi.
Yes, Rahul Gandhi indicating when the time for departure has come.
But poor fellow, he's saying, I've just arrived, now I'm ready, I'm battle ready and I am...
At least I will not expect you, a seasoned senior journalist, to become the spokesperson for Rahul Gandhi.
But someone has to defend it. There is two sides of an interview. But there is a point of view, there is an opposition. He has a case. You cannot, he can't be damned without an explanation.
Who?
Rahul Gandhi.
What explanation?
For why he said what he did. I'm only quoting his words back to you. I'm not analyzing them.
I'm asking this question today. Was a sense of remorse in Mr. Rahul Gandhi as far as massacre of Sikhs is concerned? For the first time, he admitted the role of congressman, which the Congress people have been denying day in and day out. Okay? And therefore, the demand for SIT, in case of Gujarat, there were 9 special investigations. Okay? Why not even one SIT in case of Delhi riots against Sikhs? The Kali Dal publicly demanded to the president 3 months ago. We had gone with them. Today is the time on your channel for me to reiterate that let Delhi government constitute an SIT and let government of India have proper cooperation. Otherwise, it will be a case of double standards of the government of the day led by Congress running away from a fair investigation by SIT in case of Sikh massacre of 84.
Okay, I'm going to take your advice and move on from the riots. What about this Ram Mandir agenda? This was not there in your BJP executive meeting, not talked about?
After all, Ram Mandir issue is, you are talking to a
Modi
person,
left.
you are talking to a person who was a lawyer of Lord Ram. Now there is a judgment by Allahabad High Court, proper considered judgment, whereby the High Court has held in a 8,000 plus page judgment that where Lord Ram is Virajman at Ayodhya is the place which Hindu rightly recognized in law that he was born. That has been decided. The matter is pending appeal in Supreme Court. But as far as the issue
But it was missing, you know, usually you always reiterate these 3 points.
Why didn't you ask me this question in the case of Madhya Pradesh election, in the case of Rajasthan election?
Now your national campaign is being outlined.
I am coming to that. In 89 itself, the BJP has decided in the Palanpur resolution that a Ram Mandir should be built. That remains there.
That was there.
But the Ram Mandir issue is election neutral. Okay? Every election neutral. We have already articulated earlier that let a proper grand Ram temple be built there, either by negotiation or by judicial verdict or by legislation. The government will try to ensure that. But it is not an election issue for 2014 election. Because this election will be fought upon price rise, upon unemployment, upon corruption, stinking scams and other malgovernance of the UPA government and the promise for a better India.
So that whole argument that Modi is steering away from this Hindutva hardline issue doesn't hold good.
I think that is...
ये perception तो यही आ रहा है because...
ये perception आप लोग बनाती हैं. Suppose he spoke something about cleaning river Ganga in rally in Varanasi. My good friend Priya Sahgal will say, so he has again reverted to Hindutva. If he doesn't speak in Gorakhpur, he will say he is not talking about it. Today I am talking of corruption, of unemployment, of other things. Priya will asking me, what about Ranjan Bhumi? come on, this will not do. Sorry.
No, I am just asking, has Modi finally grown up? Has the BJP finally grown up? And
BJP is there where it is. BJP.
welcoming this
what is BJP?
What is
A
it?
strong, resurgent party wedded to the cultural ethos of India, make India a modern nation with promise of growth, make the young people of India aspirational, creating jobs, keeping prices under control, making India an investment destination, and also a secure India, a resurgent India. What that BJP is about?
That I'll let the voters decide. But finally, Mr. Prasad, this whole issue within the BJP, what is happening? This Advani ji saying, I will not fight Lok Sabha, but you people are very keen to send him to Rajya Sabha. He says, I will fight Lok Sabha. Sorry.
Who told you? Did anyone tell you that no party's decision is there? Advani ji is our such senior leader, our guardian, our founder. We are proud of him. Whatever he decides, the party will take a call. He's up to, the party will certainly make him, request him to contest the election if he so wishes.
You know, Mr. Prasad, you said this is my third interview with you. From then to there, this question has come up again. So somewhere this Advani ji issue has not been resolved. We began with the Goa sulking. Then later on, he was not there when Narendra Modi was announced. He didn't come to the party office. And today I'm talking to you about the Rajya Sabha problem.
And you completely miss out
Which?
the way in Delhi National Council meeting, he publicly blessed Narendra Modi, extolled his virtues, and said the party needs to be united, not overconfident.
But he also turned his cheek in Indore. So Advani ji is...
Come on. You are being unfair to Advani ji. That's all I can say.
I'll let you
At least you need to give the respect which Advani ji deserves and commands.
We are ready to give it to him, but we are a little puzzled at what the BJP's attitude towards him is.
No, come on.
There is...
That is not fair. That is not fair. Advani ji is our leader, our mentor. If he decides to contest, we all will be too happy, and he will contest.
There will be no sabotage. Nobody will make him lose the election from Gandhinagar.
Come on.
I'm voicing views worries that are being murmured within your party. There is no such thing.
Of late, you are having more information about your party than me.
Finally, you said something nice about me, so I'm going to end on this one.
No, I'm ready to say everything nice about you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Prasad, for a very lively and a very articulate interview. I'll say one thing for Mr. Prasad. He is never boring, and he is one of the most liveliest defenders of the BJP. Well, that's all for now. Thank you for watching Cover Story, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you.